Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to the Outer Worlds. I am a bit tired, bit of an overwork today, but that's all right. It's just means that we won't have a 4-hour stream like I would otherwise expect in on a weekend. It's a weekday. This week is a bit tough, I suppose. So since yesterday, for those who are watching this on YouTube, all I've done is haul my ass back into the town. As you know, I can't run. This is the regular walking speed, so that's what we have done. Now, there are a couple of things that I do want to do before we do anything else. Right, so I don't have to look at a random helmet. And now these things will actually show us the true DPS, these weapons. It's 53, 215, 82. Assault rifle has a lot of DPS. That is why it was doing a lot of damage. It has a lot of DPS. Now we're gonna move all of these items to junk. Couple of these things as well. I'm not really sure what it does, so status effective duration minus 50%. I'll keep that. Let's go ahead and turn in all the quests. Which was where? Oh, okay. Well, not the barber shop. I also need to find a vendor machine, I guess. This was the sheriff's office, right?
Wish we had some better rations.
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Something to report? We pay by the finger. What do you have for me? Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. I was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me?
Yep.
Mabel Burgess, age 37, right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork. Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint to ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
Thank you.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Now, wherever was that pastor, I guess? Was that the dome where he was? Can't really tell. Cantina. What is this? Vendors and vending machines. uh,
Distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
haven't been there though.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl. Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident. Ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Music to my ears.
Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices. Oh, that's nice. So, well, I want to get rid of those, and I'm still overweight. How is that even possible? Should I or should I not? Because I do want to keep something for, how do I put it? Maybe a third partner. I don't know when I'll get another one follower or something like that. Usually it's a combination of, well, we don't have any rogues or strictly anything like that in this game, but I'm not really sure. That's level 2, so I can sell that. That's level 2. Level 2. Because in terms of being able to sell this, it's just very less amount of money that we are getting overall, you know, because we had to dismantle a lot of. I'm still overburdened, am I not? Oh, really? Do these things add to my weight? So I had to dismantle a lot of stuff just to reduce my weight. Carrying capacity is very limited. On top of that,
Nothing. Just don't want to fall sick.
these items don't really cost that benefit that much or give us that much money bits back. If you're trying to understand what my incoherent speech means.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this... French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French! Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent.
Too bad.
Wasted.
Hard luck.
Yes, you're right. Such are the workings of the equation. And I've only my own hubris to blame. I certainly never planned for this contingency. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
What's in it for me?
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Oh wow.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Fair enough. Still need to get rid of some of my items. Oh dear. So
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
I was so confident that selling off all the junk would actually reduce the weight in my inventory. 3, 4, 7.
Just keep working. Work fortifies the spirit.
No, it doesn't.
I've got some time. Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types. You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me. Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room? Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Oh, an HR. Oh. Now there's this Thai robot which is outside the town, but that doesn't let me. Let's see if we can do any modding in the workshop. Is that right? I'll have to find another way to. Why don't they tell me which building is where? What is that now? What is she wearing? Using, by the way. 150 DPS. Oh, it's 154 no matter what. $37. Yeah, let's stick to that. Say, would there be a workbench somewhere here? Just a vending machine. Never mind. No, sell, sorry. I don't want to buy anything. Still so much weight, isn't it? So what is costing me a lot of weight? 5, 3, 5, 2, 15. Of course. Well, I could just keep this close and then steal everything. We don't really care for repetition with these guys, do we? Nobody saw us. How can we sell it? Wrong side. Oh, that is one thing that I want to do. I opened the gate yesterday. So let's go upstairs. Wow. Nobody saw that. God. This is very interesting concept arts.
Bring us honor, soldier. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years. Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter. On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
$10 points. Content dialogue, content style, attack, leadership, defense. I'm gonna be all over the place, baby. Right, and I want walk speed. Yep. So this is going to turn out to be a better investment in the long run because we have to walk around a lot. Thanks to Gamer Guru for the tip. I don't know if it actually affects run speed as well or not. It is Android Dictus. Dictus. Okay. Something similar to Biggest Dickus. You don't know Biggest Dickus? He's your best friend. Why no? How do you know about him? And why isn't there an entrance to the cantina from the other side?
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Since there is nobody over here, you mean to say that I can steal all of this? Seriously? Nobody saw me. There are more things over here. Oh, oh. Shut the door in your face. Wait a sec. Was this the right way
If
out?
you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna.
Aren't these new or were they here even before? I don't remember seeing them. Maybe they were there.
Bring us honor, soldier. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig. There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson. I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module. Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits. Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. I didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you. If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of zero-G to your memory.
Fair enough. See if our assault rifle. What's this? Mag to zap, range weapon mod. Magazine changes the weapon's damage type to shock. Range weapon mod magazine changes weapon mod type to plasma. Do I need shock? Yeah, whatever. Melee weapon attack speed 15%. Durability 25%. That is what? Who's wearing that? Oh, you're wearing that. $20 weapon. I have 141, 6 armor. Right, it doesn't do any benefit to break it down over here, does it? Yeah. That still doesn't change too much in my inventory, does it?
Got it. Heads down. always wanted to poke around in here.
Unexpected. Security patrol initiated. Unexpected noise identified. Beginning security patrol. Search concluded. No dissidents found.
Look at us!
Really, it does feel like I could jump over it. Never mind.
Processing. Processing data.
Here we go! Everyone all right?
Elite troop armor, huh? Oh, it's heavy. Wow, am I really that black? I blame it on the dark screen. Vending machine? Where? Too many damn explosives. Power plant security terminal, please select command. Now anyone can come and go in. Not just us. Wasn't paying attention to the HUD, I suppose. Guess outside it's all clear. Mostly. Come on, I should be able to climb this. That's not fair. Wait, there's no other room, just a transition. Oh well. Oh, shouldn't be here. Let's go give the message to the greenhouse. Or did we fail that up? Yes, we failed that objective. Watched it. Need to go to the greenhouse, huh? Was I here? What's that?
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. Thank the Eternal. Wait, Marauder Camp. Is she all right? Getting along. What? Sitting around a campfire telling stories? If you could bring her home, I'd be obliged. And if you could cross off some marauders on the way, I'd be much obliged.
So the visitor just leaves so that I can do this. Nice. Steal it from the refugees. How nice of. Steel poster.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
That does nothing useful, practical.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots. It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Something about losing.
Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip him out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Yeah, a hero to you, maybe.
A hero to the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around. To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output, profits. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's Choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them. It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it. All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery.
Well, killing the townspeople isn't a good idea either, right? Problem is that, well, we have to make a decision. We are in good terms with those guys. Those guys have been in a miserable, working conditions, truth be told, but...
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. I wish I knew. I wager the town had the full set once upon a time. Where the third's gone, I can't say. Would you? I'd be grateful.
Well, I just have 2. But the third one is no pointers as well. What is this stealing? It's an abandoned house. Nobody stays there. Still stealing. I mean, what's wrong with stealing from the guys you're just about to kill, right? You won't be needing it anyways. Cleared everything over here, I guess. She wanted to be a bandit queen. Now what? Oh, bandits left to rule.
What I wouldn't do for a Wentworth. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Why does the highlight on the objects and dead NPCs don't go away once they have been looted? This is just
What is it? We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway? Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
could probably go back to the town, save yourself. Does that tell us where it is? Oh dear, okay. Let's see, do we have any? Can I not just hold up a sec?
Any luck finding one of those manuals? No kidding! Really? Well, which one? Look at that! Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Well, don't keep me in suspense. Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment. Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands. What's on your mind? Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious. We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go, mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
Third book, nowhere to be found. What am I saying? Third book, nowhere to be found. Oh, okay. I was wondering if his eyes are open. What I actually want is that. Don't scare me like that while I'm stealing. Why do we have to make such bad choices? Kill this or kill that.
The control room should be off to the right.
No, buy, only sell. We have 2 grenade launchers now. This one is level 4. Let's see. Stop.
I hope we're doing the right thing.
No, we are not, but does it matter?
Halt. Sweeping the area.
Watch out! Nice one! That's the last of them. That was quick. Wow, you got that?
Really? Is this for nothing? Damn it. Repair bay. That's where it is. Wherever that is. And if I know where the repair bay is. Too much lockpicking over here. Right. So, iRobot, what's control room? Wasn't that the one upstairs? This is reception room. So the one at the top is control room, right? This or not? Status other than informal notification of a company's displeasure towards your management to the Emerald One. Good. Spy insurance, then blow the place up. That's the way to go. Is it? What the hell is that thing even aware of? Ah, right.
System up.
I'm going to go. Oh wait, again, am I not by a lot? At least we have a vending machine. Carry weight needs to be increased.
Go away, Phantom!
Someone actually survive here?
No, just leave me alone!
Too many floors down there. I'm gonna get lost in this place.
No, just leave me alone!
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
I didn't expect so.
Got him all.
System secure. Here we go!
Everyone all right?
Well, no idea what I'm doing. So that was the control room.
Get away! No, just leave me alone. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real! You're not real! Get away from me, Phantom! Shoot! Scram! You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna critic, Aetherwave personality, chairman of the board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. You mean, why did the Mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the Mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the Mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at.